Hey, good morning. We are on Camp Pendleton. It's Sunday, a little change of plans from last time. I was planning on going back up to that area me and Cameron were at, but he said he saw a lot of hunters, so I decided to hunt here on Camp Pendleton just because my AO tag is good for a doe as well, so that increases my percentages dramatically. In an area of Pendleton I've never hunted before, so we're doing some figuring out, which kind of sucks. I got me and James and Cody out here today. I think James is going to come meet up with me, and Cody did not draw the same area, so a little solo for right now until James comes and meets up, if he's on his way. He hasn't texted me yet, but never been here, but this area allows 15 other people, and on the way up to the spot I'm at, I saw 6 cars. Not your ideal situation, but hey, maybe someone else would bump something towards me or vice versa, I don't know, but time will tell. Here with James, we just bumped a doe, so he's circling around to see if we could get her to come back, but we would have seen her if she would have gone any farther, which we haven't, which is good. So we kind of have the area she's pinned down in, so hopefully we can make some magic happen. This morning I've seen, I don't know, 8, 9 cars already, and this area allows like 15. I don't know if I said that earlier, but it's a lot of workers in here. Not really in a filming mood today, so sorry if my tone seems a little off. Well, hope for the best. So there's James, the orange hat, and the doe went over here. All right, so we try to re-bump that doe, I guess, and nothing. James is over there making a bunch of noise, see if we could like get her to move again, potentially towards me. No joy though, but I'm thinking about going up this peak over here. Thinking about climbing this guy, but then it's like 2 valleys over. It just looks super secluded. And yes, this is base. So, could be. There's this riverbed right here, and then there's a river down there. Could be some stuff in there, who knows. Alright, another little update. We drove around the backside of the area we're in, and we're gonna try to get to that peak you guys saw earlier. Luckily there was a road, but we gotta do a little bit of hiking, which is also good. So hopefully there aren't a bunch of motivated people out here like we are. Overcast, it's like 63 degrees, had a little drizzle earlier, so it's nice and cool, which is good. So hopefully the deer aren't bedding. I don't know. Obviously when it's cold, or when it's hot they bed, but when it's like a little chilly with overcast, maybe they'll move more because they have better cover. I don't know. Time will tell though. I'm just hoping we could like find a good glassing spot so we can glass for an hour or two. Found a good glassing point, but we're gonna keep pushing back. All right, we got 3 does, and it looks like they're dropping down to the riverbed, but at least we've seen something moving, and we know they're around there. So, could be worse. Still looking for the buck, so. But, like I just said, we've seen something, and they're all going down. Hopefully they'll walk the riverbed towards us, I don't know. All right, it's about 12 o'clock. We're getting rained out, my pants are soaking wet. Jacket's holding up pretty good, but we can't see anything through the binos. We were tracking those 5 does in the bottom of the creek bed, and they kept like moving away from us. I'm sure they'll pop up, but it got pretty, I don't know if it was fog or just from the clouds and the rain, but it got pretty bad, so we couldn't even see anything anymore. So we're gonna head up. I think I'm gonna switch areas, go sit a ground blind this evening with my buddy Cody. James has to go to work, unfortunately, so it might just be me and him tonight. But let you guys know what's up when something's happening. There ain't no way you guys are gonna see this, but I got a doe and a yearling back there. Look like they're walking down. Man, no way you guys are gonna see this. Will you look at that? 2 carp in tow. Okay, we are going to another spot. We're gonna check into a different area for the nights with a higher percentage of killing something. And that spot is SMR1. I don't care about saying that because you'll know exactly where I'm at once you see me there, so it is what it is. And everyone knows there are deer in there. There are monsters in SMR1. It's just so hard and thick to hunt. And I also realize I do not need to be wearing this highlighter orange ball cap. This year they're actually, so far this year they've separated the riflemen and the archers, which they've never done before. So anyway, it's about 2 o'clock. We're gonna switch the check-in right now. I just got out of the area I was in. Saw, how many does did we see today? We saw like 9 does today, 8 or 9 does, all way out of range. The rain ruined that group of 5. And then the one I tried to show you recently. So, okay. That's it for the update. I will see you guys in SMR1. Well, this is my luck. Dude's right on the side of the road. Like obviously in a non-hunting area, but 50 yards away. Just hanging out right through the fence. Hey! Nothing. It knows. Well, that's something you don't see every day. In SMR1. It's crazy, huh? All right, I just had a good 15-minute standoff with the most beautiful, symmetrical 3x3. 15, like a good 15 minutes. I left the blind right at sunset because I didn't have a flashlight and it was my first time back here. So I don't want to get like lost in the dark, and my phone was dying as well. I think my phone was at like 13%, so I don't want to risk it. So I'm walking out. I get about halfway and I start hearing all this like rustling in the bush. And I've been hearing rustling throughout the night, but I was like, man, it's probably like a squirrel or something. But this one was loud and like you could tell something was walking and big. So I was like, okay. So I turned around and I start like kind of getting a little closer, and I ranged this bush. It was at 40. So I close about 15 yards, and then like I hear something hop and like stop, and then all I see are these 3 huge, beautiful antlers like come around this bush. I was like, holy shit. So I pause, and I don't know if he saw the orange hat. I mean, you know what they say about orange and deer, but he like just looked at me. So his face was like right at me, and I really couldn't see his body. He was quartering towards me to a degree, and we all know that's like the worst shot you want to take on a deer. And then there was a bush, like his head was out and I could see his rack. I was like, I can't tell you, my heart was absolutely racing. Because it's just like one of those things like you hear about. It's like, all right, like you're walking, like dead of the night, last shot, like beautiful deer comes out. And as this was happening in my head, I'm like, no way this is happening. This is absolutely not real. So we're standing there, we're literally eyeing each other 15 minutes. He's trying to figure what I am. I already know what the hell he is. He's dinner. You know what I'm saying? He's dinner, and he's gonna be a great wall mount. That's what is going in my head. My heart's racing, and then it just keeps getting darker and darker and darker. I'm like, oh my god. So 15 minutes go by, and he turns to go back to where he came from. So I drew back right away because I thought he was gonna come on the opposite side of a bush where I'd have a full broadside shot. And I'm talking about I probably have like 5 to 10 minutes of shooting light left. It's getting dark quick. And then I take a step to my left, and then I don't know what he did, but I guess he like got perfectly behind that bush, turned around,
and he did the hiss thing. I call it hissing. I don't know what it is. Hissed at me, and then he bounced around. I was still sitting there full draw. I just couldn't see him. I just couldn't see him. Like, I saw him bounce away, but I couldn't see him through my peep in my sight. So that's it. What a way to end the day and to end the hunting season. This is my last day hunting for the year. Yeah. Man. All right. Well, you guys know the drill. I'll give you the. Oh my God. It was like a movie ending. Or would be if I shot it, I guess. I don't know. I made the ethical decision, I'm sure, but you always replay it in your head like, this just happened. This happened 10 minutes ago. And you guys keep replaying it in my head like, should I have shot through the bush because I could have guessed where its body was, but then the sun's going down and I have a flashlight. Cody's nearby. He has a flashlight. I have a flashlight in the car. Finding it. All right. Well, see you guys at home. Try tomorrow. It's the next morning. As you see, I shaved. Got work coming up, but it's hard to sleep, man. It's hard to sleep knowing what you just missed. Like, you work so hard to get something like that, and you guys have been here with me pretty much the whole season. Yeah, I film almost all my hunts, if not all of them, so you've seen all the times I've gone out. It's just frustrating knowing that that was my last day. Potentially my last day, who knows? Maybe I'll sneak another 1 or 2 out, but it was a movie. It was a movie ending, for sure. It just started fading so much. It was definitely like a dream buck, for sure. My first buck, dream buck, but man, just couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, maybe I should take that shot at his neck, like I was just saying, but, oh, sorry, I didn't address it, but that screenshot you saw, that little picture, that's from my buddy's trail cam, which is in the same area, and we believe that's him. So now you guys got to see him too. Potentially, I'm pretty sure that was him. It looked like him, in the darkness at least, but that stinks, man. It burns, it hurts. Hurts so much, but hey man, it's part of hunting, right? I got a good story now. I have a really good story, and I'm all about stories and experiences, so. All right, I'm gonna end it there. I don't want this to drag on too long. Frustration hits big time, so it is what it is, but you guys know the drill. Drop a like, drop a comment, and let's show them what San Diego is all about. Peace.